Local Muslims with a message for political leaders. We're here to help in that battle against ISIS. AJ Bayatpour with the story of one man stripped to Washington. AJ's in our newsroom tonight. AJ?
Well, Ted, the Ahmadiyya Muslim community has chapters all over the world, including one in Milwaukee. Shortly after the San Bernardino mass shooting in December, the community launched the True Islam campaign. Organizers say they want to combat radicals and educate non-Muslims about their beliefs. The latest step in that campaign, a trip to Washington. Sunday prayer followed by a meal. Riswan Ahmad says his community's place of worship is far from extreme. It's a message he took to Capitol Hill on Friday.
The idea of us taking our campaign to these leaders is so they can go out and say, hey, there are Muslims out there who are trying to fight extremism, and they can use us as a tool to help stop extremism.
The Ahmadiyya Muslim community has about 25,000 members across the U.S. About 500 of them live in Wisconsin. 75 representatives made the trip to Washington. Ahmad is one of them and says he returns home feeling encouraged.
All of them, regardless of what party they were from, kind of drove out saying that there's certain rhetoric in the campaign right now that we need to all distance ourselves with.
Ahmad sat down briefly with Congresswoman Gwynn Moore. He also met aides to Wisconsin Senators Ron Johnson and Tammy Baldwin, as well as House Speaker Paul Ryan. Johnson's office confirms Ahmad met with a policy aide Friday. Ahmad says he wants the officials to know his community is willing to be the first line of defense against domestic extremism.
You have to be mindful and be watchful if you see a change in behavior of somebody, because most of these people that have been radicalized in the United States did not grow up radicals. They caught some propaganda online and then they started to change their minds.
Ahmad says the community plans to build trust with skeptics by initiating these meetings and by keeping their doors open. And Ahmad says between the 75 representatives who went to Washington, they were able to meet with the offices of 109 congressmen, women, and senators. He says his next step is to take that same message to meetings with local officials. Mary, Ted?
AJ, thank you.